Coming up on your Tiger TV morning show, highlights from the Heritage Classic as the coveted trophy stays in the land of Tigers. Plus, the governor says that this is the last year for FCAT testing. But what does that exactly mean? We have some answers. And our gym renovations have been delayed. This has already impacted our volleyball season. Could the upcoming basketball season be next? Your Tiger TV morning show starts right now.
Good morning, and thanks for making Tiger TV your source for news and information here at Middleton High. I'm Siddhant Marakumbi.
And I'm Joseph Scheuer. Tigers, we retain the Heritage Classic trophy after our decisive win against Blake High School last Friday night. More on that in a moment, but first, our top story, the end of the Florida Standards Assessment, also known as the FSA.
Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis made the announcement just days ago. So what does it all mean? Tigers TV Jamarion Jenkins has the latest. Jamarion?
Good morning, Tigers. Here's what we know. The governor has declared that there will be no more FSA testing.
If we're successful, this 2021-22 school year will be the final year that the FSA is administered in the state of Florida. Now, we need to measure results, and we will continue to do it. We will continue to set high standards.
This decision by the Florida Department of Education could reduce time spent testing by 75%. The governor says having this no FSA means our teachers can have more opportunity to accurately instruct their classes instead of following the strict guidelines of FSA testing requirements. The governor feels that this change will give students a self-esteem boost, and Tiger TV Network reached out to the Florida Department of Education, and here's what they had to say. Hi, Tamika. Unfortunately, no one is available for an interview this Wednesday. We are still waiting for a word from the Florida Department of Education. When they get back with us, we will update you. But for now, I'm Jamarion Jenkins. Now back to you in Studio A.
Thanks, Jamarion. Now to our other top story of the morning, the Heritage Classic.
They did it again, Tigers. Our varsity football team defeated the Blake High School Yellow Jackets Friday night in a shutout game. Final score 22-0, and we have the trophy to prove it. The Heritage Classic trophy will remain in the land of the Tigers until the team's next conference matchup next school year. Now, here's a recap of the festivities leading up to the game. Again, congratulations to our varsity Tiger football team. In other news this morning, the delay of renovations to our gym. Our volleyball team will not have any home games this season because of it. But with the delay, is the upcoming basketball season in jeopardy too? Here's Laith McCowie. Laith?
Good morning. Our gym was slated for renovations weeks ago, over the summer to be exact. However, as reporter Masapi Balaji found out, we're not sure when renovations will begin. This has been greatly impacting this year's volleyball season.
I'm on location in our gym that's scheduled for renovation, but as you can see, the renovations have yet to begin. Joining me is Mr. Henry Washington, former Middleton Athletic Director. So, Mr. Washington, can I ask you, what is holding up the renovations?
All right, so actually, they were supposed to renovate the gym this summer, but the materials that they needed to do the renovations was held up because of COVID. So it backed everything up, which bled over into school. And I was hoping it was going to be done over the summer, but that wasn't the case.
What do the renovations entail?
All right, so they're going to redo the entire gym floor. They're going to paint the gym and redo the floor. We're going to have a brand new gym floor for volleyball and basketball.
And my last question is there a chance for volleyball to host a home game before the renovations begin, or perhaps a senior night?
So unfortunately, by the gym not being renovated in the summer, it impacted volleyball. So volleyball is unable to host the game because the floor is not the way it needs to be, not fixed. So I know that sucks, but that's just where we are. This is another byproduct of COVID. And as for senior night, we're going to allow the volleyball team to walk out at halftime of the football game, the last football game, so they can be acknowledged at the football game for senior night.
Okay. Mr. Washington, thank you for the update. I'm Masapi Balaji. Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Ms. Safi. There's been no word yet on whether this delay will also impact the upcoming basketball and wrestling season. I'm Leif McCowie. Now back to you in Studio A.
Thanks, Leif. Now time for your complete sports report, beginning with reporter Alyssa Lentz. Alyssa?
Good morning, Tigers. Yesterday, Coach Solomon led our swimming Tigers to Western Conference, which is where all of the high schools in the city go to do one big swimmy against each other. Our Tigers did not disappoint, with great times all around. They brought home a win in team spirit and in skill. This upcoming Thursday, we will be having a home meet against Riverview and Lido High School at Cyrus Green. We hope to see the Middleton student body show up to support our swimming Tigers. I'm now going to toss things over to Shemaya Barker, who will be reporting on volleyball.
Thanks, Alyssa. I am here in the gym where none of our games will take place this year. All of the games are away because of gym renovations that have not happened yet. Over the past week, the team has taken on Strawberry Crest and Alonzo, all away games. The next matchup is Wednesday against Warren at Warren. I'm Shamari Barker. I now toss things over to Wesley Smith, who's following JV football over at 8 Brown Stadium. Wesley?
Shamari. Last night, our JV football team went up against Robinson here at home. Their next game is against Steinbrenner here at home. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. Now the season is quickly coming to a close with 2 games left in the season. I talked to some of the key players to get insight on the season. More of that story next week on your morning show. But for now, I am Wesley Smith, and that's your complete sports report. I toss things back to Studio 8.
Space exploration has now reached a whole new level. Here are Patty Lynn and Zahria Hunter with the story.
Thank you. Today's story is about SpaceX's historic launch. This was the first ever rocket manned entirely by civilians. Here's Jack Johnnebeck to tell us more.
Thanks, Studio B. The Inspiration 4 launch was a great leap in civilian space travel. The rocket held billionaire Jared Isaacman, as well as 3 other people, a geoscientist, an aerospace data engineer, and a physician's assistant. These people spent 3 days orbiting the Earth and are an inspiration to us all. Now, to a video of the launch.
Thanks, Jack Johnnebeck. That was truly fascinating. And who knows, maybe you'll be the next person to explore the endless space frontier.
Clubs in the
Attention Tigers, Middleton's clubs wants you. Here's Parker Brew to explain. Parker.
Clubs in the land of the Tigers are still looking for members. Club fairs like this one are designed to recruit members. Joining me is Colton Jensen, the Vice President, and Rachel Montero, the Secretary of the TSA. Can you guys tell me what this club is all about?
Well, TSA is a club with a myriad of competitions, ranging from game design,
And what are you guys looking for in a member?
Really, anyone and everyone. You don't have to have experience to join the club. You can learn as you go. We have conferences all throughout the year, but you can pick up skills as we go along.
Okay, and what is your favorite part of being a member?
Honestly, it's the community. Every month we try to go out to have what we call family dinners, where we all go out to a restaurant and eat dinner together and tell fun stories. It's a ton of fun. We all really enjoy it, and it brings us together.
Thank you for your time. Now remember, Tigers, if you're interested in joining a club, what do you do to join this club?
Well, you can find us at room 308, and we can get you all set up there.
I'm Parker Brew. Now back to you in the studio.
Finally this morning, it's that time of year again. How Low Scream. Markeisha Robinson has a look.
Good morning, Middleton Tigers. Our annual Hollow Scream is back. Hollow Scream is located at Busch Gardens in Tampa, Hillsborough County. The things they're going to have this year are haunted houses, scare zones, chill rides, and entertainment. You can get your tickets online or at Busch Gardens. Event hours are Fridays and Saturdays from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. and Thursdays and Sundays from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. I am Markeisha Robinson. Now back to Studio 1.
Thanks, Markeisha. Tamisha, it looks like a lot of scary fun.
Personally, I wouldn't know, Joseph. I don't do scary or Hollow Scream. But what I do is Tiger TV, and I thank you for allowing us to be a part of your morning. I'm Siddhant Marakumbi.
And I'm Joseph Scheuer. Make it a great rest of the day in the land of the mighty Tigers, and have a wonderful weekend.